everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. Couldn't get a hold of Coach Rice. We'll see if I can get back to him in just a minute. But we move over to Williamson County, the only coach I interview in Williamson County. He's on the other side of the bracket, longtime friend of Rutherford County, and he is an old coach of Region 4 5A that we'd like to call it, which is old ball. But he's head coach of the Ravenwood Raptors, and he was in a tough one last Friday night. That's head coach Will Hester. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, Stork. How about you, man?
Doing really good. Well, and everybody said Montgomery Bell Academy was going to be really, really good. You got in a tough one, 49-21. Take it away, Coach. Tell me a little bit about what happened.
Yeah, it was a good game early in the game. It was 19-13 with about 3 minutes to go in the first half. Gave up a big kickoff return that put them in scoring position, and they scored with 20 seconds left in the half, go up 26-13, and they got the ball to start the second half. So it went from 19-13 with 3 minutes to go in the half to we were down 32-13 3 minutes into the second half. So 6 minutes there made a big difference in the game, and quite frankly, that's kind of what determine the outcome.
Yeah, and talk about that, Coach Hester, because you really, you have to really be special to score that many quick. First game, you're asking a lot for your team, and sometimes, when the other team is a good team too, and it's not available. The canvas has to be perfect. There has to be a lot of things in line for because first you have to get back there to tie them up. And then you have to have enough energy to knock their head off and go further and pick up the W. So it's not only that, and you've got to stop them from knocking your head off. So it's a real it's kind of a tough model, isn't it, Coach?
Absolutely, and that's football, right? If we get a stop there and hold them out at 19-13, if they do score to start the second half, now you're only still down 2 scores. Instead, we let them in right there, right at the end of the half, with just a few seconds left, to go up 2 scores, and then because they received the kickoff of the second half, they had the opportunity to go up 3. So, big swing there. But, it was what we wanted to be. We knew that they were a dominant opponent that's going to prepare us for the rest of the season. They exposed some things that we needed to get fixed. And as long as we start moving in the right direction, getting those things checked off, all the goals for our season are still in front of us.
What went really well with Raptor Football Club Friday night that you felt like, you can hang your hat on and say, we can build from that?
Yeah, obviously we had really good quarterback play. Our quarterback's, a superstar and he played very, very well. He ran the ball well, threw the ball well. I thought we ran the ball well against a very physical defense at times. We just couldn't get off the field on third down. We had a miscue in the kicking game with a bad punt snap that basically gave them a short field. And, those are things that can't happen against a team, like NBA. Coach Uvar always puts a super disciplined, well-coached team on the field, and you just can't make mistakes of that caliber and win that kind of game.
Yeah, and he's always going to have a couple of money guys. When is the last time Big Red didn't have money guys? They're always going to have some guys that's going to make some plays, and that's what makes them NBA.
Absolutely.
And you expect that when you go over there, period. Well, let's move on to the next one, and you're going to take on the BGA Wildcats. It looks like they lost to, or they won. They lost. They lost to Nolensville. I got it right. They lost to Nolensville, 31-14. And Coach Rodriguez, what do you think about BGA? Because Nolensville's tough.
They're Coach Rodriguez being a NBA alum, they're very similar to NBA. They want to run the ball physically. They got some big offensive linemen. I think Nolensville kind of just wore them down. BGA has a bunch of kids playing both ways, and
but Nolensville's
had away with them in the second half.
Yeah, Nolensville's they like to throw it around, and if they get a couple on you, like you were just talking about, when you're trying to overcome and tell a kid to keep fighting when you're 21 points down and the clock's ticking, and you got about 18 minutes left on the game clock to win the daggone thing. It's hard. It's really hard to reel that in, and I think, I saw Nolensville last year over at Rockville. Quarterback is really good. Did he look good on video when you saw him in the BGA film?
Yeah, I think he threw for over 300 yards. They got that big receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Who had a great night, too, and that athletic running back, Samson Johnson, had a big night. So a lot of offensive weapons at Nolensville. They're going to have a good season in 5A. We just got to be prepared to – I mean, the thing about BGA is they're playing a lot of kids both ways. If we can start quickly
yep.
and have some success early, that bodes into our favor.
Yep.
The longer the game stays close, the more it plays into their favor.
Injury-wise, how'd you come out, Coach Hester?
Yeah, I think we are pretty injury-free. We're going to have everybody available that we had last week. So,
well, we wish you the best of luck, and we will be following your score on Stork Vision on Friday night. And be sure to watch us on Thursday, as we got a good one. It's a new rivalry, but you've seen one of them, and you've seen them many a times. But going to call the Bulldogs in tomorrow night out at the launch pad. Got Rockville and Smyrna on the Stork Vision.
Awesome. Well, we're actually be playing while you're broadcasting. We play tomorrow night as well.
So I did not know that. That game's tomorrow night. Are you a Thursday night again?
We're on Thursday night because that's the one the state moves because of official sports.
There you go. Well, Coach, take care, and I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you next week.
Awesome, Stork. See you, buddy.
All righty. Bye-bye.